impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gets it out fast. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick the field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
The Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Pools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense. And he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
To the air on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's reeled in. It's Presley. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly. And they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll run the counter. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys leading into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Unleashes one. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions...
Going for it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The toss to the right. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Offense is stopped.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off play action on 1st down. Using the quick game.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target, and getting the completion.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Bannon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Presley. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground with the bat. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Makes the catch. Shakes off the defender. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Cardinals come to the line facing 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just keep swinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Larson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Larson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that.
Breaks into the open. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Presley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Bannon. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold it.
Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to lose a yard on that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap on third down. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Stewart.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy.
Touchdown, Florida State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll try the right side. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Stanford wants to push the pace. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Durant. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. A quick pass to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Defense in press coverage. Got it in the middle, it's Presley.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Presley. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
The 14-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 24 over Texas Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durant. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never...
Going the other way, and he's got room.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
We get suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Wants to throw on third. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
He lobs one high down the left side. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, no. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to...
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something up.
Back to throw, it's Ginn. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
A chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide.
He's going for the goal line. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 5 on that last one now, 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Got got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quick release on the RPO.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick completion on the out route. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that. screen. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Durant. At the 45 on his way. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right in his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Seminoles! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Stanford quickly to the line.
Man, it is do or die time right now for this offense playing at home, and the quarterback just takes the play over. On 4th down, knowing they're trailing, doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go down to the wire.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durant. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.